Most people who came to Strawn head straight for the natural wonders of the Gordon and Franklin rivers. The Wildside riders had a different agenda. The longest stage of the 200-kilometre tour, 36 kilometres to hell and back, or more specifically, Hell's Gates, so named by the convicts arriving here during Tasmania's colonial past. The final stage, and a final chance for glory. Tabulet's huge lead would mean he'd have to suffer a major mechanical or DNF to lose.
Yeah, I'm just watching out for the Rowney character. Hey, he's a bit fiery at times, but you know, he's got a soft point. I know he might slow down towards the end.
I've got to watch Nick Corrali. He's been trying to put the squeeze on me yesterday. He put me in a bit of trouble early on, you know, and basically he's my main contender. I've got to watch him. The other two boys, they're too far gone. So yeah, it's just serious today. If I have to take him, put him into the fences, whatever, you know, what we're going to do. We've just got to get the job done.
The riders, tired from 3 days in the saddle, rolled out slowly behind the pace car. Along the streets of Strawn and out along the dirt, heading to a ride that's closer to heaven than its name would suggest. Paul Rowney eager to lead the pack into hell.
There goes a Rowney attack. There's any move.
And after ploughing through the sand dunes, they hit the fast, flat, hard-packed sand of Ocean Beach. While most riders would want to slow down to take in the stunning views, the leading pack of Lowe, Hatton, Crawford, Tabulet and Hennessy wound up the loco and averaged 45 kilometres per hour, while they had to contend with wet sand roosting off each other's tyres. Like last year, the big moves are made in the deep, loose sands of the dunes. The more powerful riders tend to have the advantage here, and Garth Hennessy used it to great effect, breaking away from the group. A solo effort is dangerous at this point, with a long, fast road finish ahead, but Hennessy built a 1 minute 19-second lead to cross the line uncontested. The remaining four of the lead group played cat and mouse, until Hatton launched a breakaway 1 kilometre from the finish. But at the line, confusion, as Hatton hopped the curb and rode inside the bunting. Tabulet followed him, while Crawford and Lowe followed the course. With the final standings all but sewn up, there were no protests.
I was lucky I got away in the sand dunes. With 5 of us broke away on the sand, on the beach, and we just worked well, just swapping off turns, and one of the sand dunes, I just picked up the pace and got a bit of a gap, and Sid Tabulet sat for me, my teammate for Avani. He sat for me and slowed him up a little bit and sort of got a bigger gap and held it to the end.
Trent and I were trying to help each other out and get rid of Jai, because I had about 4 minutes to make up on him today to take out the under-23 title, but it just wasn't going to happen.
Stoked with that. It's a pretty strong ride for me and Peter as well, and Trent. You know, a little bit of bad luck, but I punched it as well in the first stage, so it all evens out. Yeah, really happy with that.
I got bogged in the sand once, and that was pretty much it for me. Rode most of the stage on my own.
Sid's vicious performance has him tipped for future Olympic selection. His total winning margin, over 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's always good for the confidence to win a race.
The race also was a great warm-up for him as he joins the Muppe mountain bike team to race the World Cup this year, with Muppe teammate Trent Lowe.
I'll be back all right, I think. And, you know, as I said, it's a great time of year and, you know, weather's good and scenery's good and it's just such a unique and diverse race. So yeah, it's great fun. I'll be back.
Almost an upset in the women's when Eleanor Patterson flattered only 3 kilometres from the finish. Jackie Lowe grabbing her first stage victory, but it wasn't enough for outright honours.
I saw Jackie go past and start panicking a bit, but managed to change the tyre.
Pretty frustrating coming second every day, and I was having a lot of trouble with my starts, so losing a lot of time in the first 5Ks, about 5 minutes, and then chasing it up for the rest of the day and finishing about 40 seconds down most days, and then just not quite getting there. And so it was good relief today to actually win one.
Despite the beauty and great trails of the Tasmanian wilderness, most riders were happy to see the end of the tour.
But it was good to finish.
From the alpine meadows of Cradle Mountain to the salt air and hard sand of Hell's Gates, Wildside gives all riders the chance to experience a huge diversity of riding and terrain.
It had, like every type of terrain, it's a great way to see Tasmania. I hadn't spent much time over here in the past, so we got to do rainforest sections, some tramways, some tough beach sections, and of course the flats. It was great.
For the elite racers, it provides a challenge like no other and serves as a major indicator of form for the upcoming season. Wildside, now a firm fixture on the cycling calendar.